Hello, I'm Professor Cohn. This is the Forex Supermodel Racing Review for Sunday the 17th of October 2021. Let's have a look at yesterday's racing then, Saturday the 16th, just for the results. Filter 1 then, we had a race at Ascot in the 235. We had number 8, Snowfall. Remember, this is a structural filter, so we started with that. This horse was heavily odds on. We didn't even do any further investigation into it, so it was rejected on the odds straight away, and that came third at 8 to 11 favourite. So that was a non-starter for us anyway. Filter 1 race, the next one was Ascot 350. This highlighted 3 horses. Number 1, Adayeb, number 4, Mishref, and number 5, Adayar. Now, we rejected that race on the level of competition, so we didn't really do in-depth analysis on that. And Adayeb came 6th at 8 to 1, Mishref 4th at 13 to 8 favourite, and Adayar 5th at 5 to 2. So we didn't miss much there. And then we went on to the alternates, which we had one at Foslas in the 505, and this was a chase, 2 mile 4 chase. We were on number 4, Brandon Bella. And this horse basically came second at 4 to 1. We got just over 4 to 1 on the exchanges on average, so no complaints there. If you watch that race, you'll see that Brandon Bella basically was a significant contender. The only problem was it just got run out of it after the last. It clipped the last fence. And that's you could argue that was unlucky, or you could argue that that's because the pace heightened and the horse was just struggling a little bit towards the end. And if they're going to make a mistake, it's normally when that happens, when they just lift that pace to the final maximum, and then the horse just clipped the fence, it knocked it back, and it came back again, but it wasn't quite good enough. So that's where we are. We just missed out on that. There was one in there that was just better than us on the day, and so we got a second at 4 to 1. So in other words, we got a loss. We lost 1 unit, and we're now 17 units up overall. So that's where we are. We'll stop it there and have a look at today's racing, so don't go away. Right, we're back. We've written up today's racing then, Sunday the 17th of October then. We've got no Filter 1 races. We've got an alternate at Kempton, National Hunt 315. This is a listed hurdle, 4-year-old plus 2 mile good. There's only 4 in the race. We're on number 4, Tiquani. We've had a good look at that race, and we had a good look at the runners. The front 2, which are obviously lower odds than Tiquani, which is about 8 to 1. They've got a sort of an older horse profile. They've gone through the system of inevitably flat, hurdle, and then they're into chasing, and they're sort of rolling back into hurdling and chasing. Whereas our horse Tiquani is still at the flat hurdle stage, so it's a relatively younger horse. It's a 7-year-old, and it's as I say, it's a little bit younger horse. Now the profile of the front 2 is that they tend to like a bit of cut in the ground. This is good going. Kempton's a fast course. It's got a short run in on the hurdles. It's about 220 yards a furlong effectively, so it suits the speedier type horse, which Tiquani is. If you look at Tiquani on the previous races, it's a big grey, big powerful free running horse, and it should be ideally suited to this. You could argue it's a little bit light on the ratings, but then as I say, it's not had that chase part of its profile to pump up the rating, and on balance we think this is a pretty good bet. As I say, there's only 4 in the race. The front 2 arguably need a bit of cut and are in a different life cycle part, and Tiquani is an improving flat horse on the ultra staying sort of 2 mile on the all weather. It's improving there, and it's been up against some decent horses, and it's a pretty good hurdler, and we think it's going to the switch from improving on the turf or the all weather, which is going to give it the speed that's required to burn off these front two at decent odds. So anyway, that's what we've done. We've been on exchanges. We've got 8.275 to 1 on average. You can get 8 to 1 when we did this on the accounts. So it's basically ours against the front two, really, because the other one's massive odds, 100 to 1. So there's only 4 in the race. So expect this horse to run well. Hopefully it will do the business, and if not, we'll review the results tomorrow. So anyway, thank you for watching. Let's say we've got no filter 1, and we're on to win at Kempton 3:15 today. It's a listed hurdle, and we're on number 4 to Quani at about 8 to 1. So thanks for watching. See you again tomorrow. Goodbye.